Good morning, everybody. SopranoDoctor here, reporting live from Nike Lake Resort. I'm here for a retreat, and I always say the scripture says, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health as your soul prospereth. So, when we pray for long life, we pray for long life and good health. Our spiritual health is as important as our physical health. If you're not physically well, mentally well, then your spirituality suffers. So, in the last video I did 100 skips for those who had their skipping ropes and joined me or who have improvised. I always say, if you can do 100 skips a day, baseline, this is the month of July, and I'm hoping to be more dedicated to my exercise routine. Exercise is the gift we give ourselves. So we did intensive exercise in the last video. Now we're going to do some gentle stretches. Stretches are very good because our muscles tend to go into contraction. For those of us who did physiology, the physiology of muscle contraction, when the muscles contract, the actin and the myosin and the muscle, the fibers, when they contract, either due to overuse, we tend to have them in a state of chronic contraction. I am a GP and I sit at my desk over a computer, constantly moving the mouse, hunched over. Sometimes due to our posture, we don't know. When I was living in Nigeria in Aba, I used to go to Ahihoro and carry bags, bako bags full of gari, yam, all these things. And because we use our right hand a lot, most times we are left with chronic pain over the trapezius muscle here. Sometimes it extends to the base of the skull. Some people get headaches. For me, I've been going for massages almost every 2 weeks, paying like 50 pounds every time I go for this deep tissue massage or Swedish massage or Thai massage with hot coconut oil and all. And they told me, you need to do more stretches. Do you stretch? I said, I don't have the time. Later, you can make the time. So even at work, this is something you can do at work during your break. You can stand up, if you're doing a sedentary job, and do these gentle stretches. I'll really put focus on the shoulder there because that's where my pain is. So we start from, I even say when you wake up in the morning, the eyes, you've got extraocular muscles. Let's not take it for granted. You can actually do a bit of squeezing of your eyes. By doing that, you are making the extraocular muscles to contract, and you're also helping flow of the sebaceous substances or the oily substances in the meibomian glands, and you're also helping the muscles around your lacrimal glands. So the lacrimal glands are the glands that help you produce tears. They actually contract. You can, you've done your eyelids or your eyelids. Now you can blow your cheeks out and release them. This ones you can do in the safety or the privacy of your house if you don't want people to see. So you're actually exercising your buccinator muscles, that's the cheek muscles. You can use your hand and massage your face. Usually, if you're rubbing cream, try to rub cream upwards, because rubbing cream downwards, you're causing the skin on the face to sag, and it brings wrinkles quicker. So you can actually use your hand and massage upwards. Just massage your face upwards. Massage your face. Usually go to the temples there and do a bit of circular motion. You're helping the temporalis muscles. Okay? Then you go to your jaw muscles there, the jaw muscles, we call them the masticators. And that's where you have your temporomandibular joints, and do a bit of massaging with your finger, okay? And then you can actually do this. Left to right, okay? That's right. Open up. As far as you can do, you want to use your chin to touch your chest like that. Okay, so we're done with the face. Any other thing you want to do with your face? Some people try to massage around their eyes. That's good as well. If you have lines, for me, I'm somebody that likes to do like this right from when I was small. And I started noticing some quick wrinkles coming out there. You can actually use your hand and smoothen them out. So we're done with the face. You can go to your ears and do the same thing. The back of the ears where we tend to miss, and do the same thing, okay? So we're done with the face. Now let's go to our neck muscles. Quick one. Use your left ear to touch your left shoulder. And as you're doing it, do as though you're looking towards the sky or towards the ceiling. When you're doing that, you're stretching your sternocleidomastoid muscle, this muscle here. This particular one here, the sternocleidomastoid muscle. Okay, use your left ear to your left shoulder. That is a straight lateral rotation, and then, or lateral flexion, and then look towards the, oh my goodness, it hurts for me because I've got pain there. Look towards the ceiling. Do the same thing with your right ear to the right shoulder, straight down first of all, and then look towards the ceiling. Okay, you can feel a stretch. This is a different kind of stretch. Use your chin to touch your chest. This is a test that we do in medicine if we're trying to actually rule out meningitis or meningeal irritation. Chin to chest, straight down. And then your ogo, the occiput, to the back, as far as you can go, like that. Okay? So what we've done with these 4 movements, we have exercised the cervical spine of our neck. Now, posture also is one thing that can cause pain. We say for good posture, your ears should be above your shoulders. We don't tend to remember it because, man, we're so hunched up with work. So try to always stand tall. Put your head up. I always remind myself, okay, stand tall. You have a right to be in this world. Do not walk with your head bent down. Why are you hunched forward? You're beautifully, wonderfully made. Head up. But as part, it's not you'll be looking up and then you stumble and fall. Look up with confidence to see the world around you. Not always, most times our faces are in our phones. Text neck, that's what they call it. The orthopedic people call it text neck. It's a new pathology constantly in our phones. Head should be up because the head is so heavy. And imagine the load your neck spine is carrying by constantly being bent forward. So as much as you can, always correct your posture. Make sure your ears are above your shoulders. So we've done neck, okay, head and neck. Now to the shoulders, what you can do, shrug them upwards. Count to 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Release. I can feel the release already. Again, you do that like 3 times. So 15 up, 15 rest. 15 up, 15 rest. We've done that, okay? The next thing you can do for your shoulders, stretch your hands out. In medicine, we call this abduction away from the body, and then make small circular movement. Bear with me. It's early in the morning. I'm talking too much. So you make as if you're drawing circles with your finger. Small circular movements with both hands. So you do 5 outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you do 5 inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you make bigger circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Outwards and inner circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is releasing. I can feel the stretch. Next thing you can do is put your right arm in front of you, cross it over to the left side, use your left elbow and hold it down. This is a stretch, a powerful stretch. You do that for 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Release, shake it up, shake it up. Left hand in front of you, cross over to the right side, use the right elbow, hook it and stretch. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you release. We're done with the shoulders. You can actually use your hand, put them on the tip of your shoulder, and then use your elbows now to draw circles. We are now engaging a different set of muscles from when our hands were outstretched, okay? Because the biceps now are flexed and the triceps are extended. So put your hand there and then use your elbow now to draw the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are inward circles, and outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a different stretch, and I can feel different pressures or different tensions, okay? So now we're done with the shoulder. You go to your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's with your arms facing forward. Now with your hands facing down, you do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When your hands are facing inwards like this, what you're exercising is the medial epicondyle, because you need the flexor muscles attached there, okay? And when it's outward, you're exercising the outer epicondyle. So we're done with the elbow. Now go to your hands. You can do whatever you want to do. For me, I am a choir mistress, a conductor, so I do a lot of that. I'm just, turning my hands. I can actually feel crackling or crepitus in the muscles of my wrist. So inwards and outwards, okay? Now interlace your fingers and just massage the lumbricals. Those are the muscles of the fingers. Just massage them, okay? And then turn them outwards like that and massage. Now for a full stretch, bend forward as far as you can go, and with your arms facing forward, stretch. Oh, way back, and again we go down, come up, turn your fingers with the back of your palms facing forward. You go down as if you're going to scoop water, and then you go up, all the way up. Get on your tiptoes, and then we go down again, okay? So we have engaged the flexor complex of the hands, the extensor complex of the upper limb. We've done our wrists, we've done our fingers, okay? Now, we've done with the top. Now, your thoracic spine. This is where the thoracic spine holds the upper body, okay? What you can do, stretches, okay? Now, with your abdomen facing forward, you're going to turn, leave your abdomen facing forward. To even help yourself, you can even keep your face facing forward, and your upper body has to go face towards the left, okay? You can even keep your spine. What you're doing, you're twisting yourself, okay? Keep looking forward. I can feel the stretch. Release, unfurl yourself. And then same thing, face forward, abdomen forward. We're turning as far as we can go. I need your chest to face the right. You can see what I'm doing. I'm turning, okay? As far as you can go. Stretch, release, okay? You can do that a couple of times. Now we've done the upper body, thoracic spine. You can also put in your hand above your head. Your right hand is going to bend over to the left side. Now take some deep breaths. What you're doing, you're opening up the intercostal muscles on the right side, okay? These are steps or exercise moves are learned from different places. Pilates, yoga, classes I attend. Take some deep breaths there. Deep breath. Release. Left arm, left upper limb coming up, and it should face towards the right side. Same thing. As you're doing that, your right hand can actually be sliding down your right leg, going towards. That will help you, cover some depth. You should be going down towards your knee. And then when you get to a point you can't go forward, take some deep breaths there. Good, excellent, that's done. So we've done our upper body. You can even do any other thing like that, stretching backwards, stretching forward, forward flexion and backward flexion. We've done our lateral flexion, we've done our lateral rotations. We come to the pelvis. Very, very important for we get hip, we get uku, ele uku, ewewu. The female pelvis is so important in Igbo culture. In my place, we say ele uku, ewewu. The hip of a woman is very important. It says a lot about her fertility, all of these things that they say. So put your hand on your hips. Now you can start with doing circular motions, okay? Gentle circular motions with your hips, and then doing the same thing laterally. These exercises, my mom would always drag us then on Saturdays and make us do exercises as a family. Okay, so that's now we're done with the circular motions of the hip. Then you can just rotate the hip. Just rotate the hip gently. What else can we do with our hips? So many things. Some people use this opportunity just like little break movements. If you want to do something like that, if you're a dancer, I dance. You can just do gentle break movements like that. Okay, so we're done with the pelvis. If you want to do more exercises around the hip joints, you bend your knee, your right knee at 90 degrees, left knee at 180, open it out. You are exercising the abductors of the hip. Facing forward again towards the other side, adductors and the gluteus maximus, the gluteus muscles. Same thing. Now left hip, yes, at 90 degrees, knee at 90 degrees, right one straight, forward in front of you, open it out, abductors, and in adductors. You've done that. Now we've done with the hip. You're free to do with your hip and your pelvis, whatever you want to do. Now let's go to the knees. Very important, the knees carry the weight of the body. We're going to do 10 squats, okay? Squatting should be done properly so that you do not damage the cartilage in your knees. Some people really don't know how to squat. I actually had to learn how to squat properly because you don't want to be exercising and destroying your body in the process. So with your knees facing forwards, open them up a little bit. Open them up to the width of your hips, okay? As though your ankles are under your hips. Now, whatever you want to do, you can put your hand, fold your hands, or put your hands on your head. Some people prefer to put them forward. Me, I prefer to exercise my elbows as I'm bending. So you go as though you're sitting, okay? For those of us who went to secondary school and we did this punishment, squat and fly your hands, it will be as if you're sitting, you're not going fully down, okay? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you're doing it, your feet should remain fully planted on the ground, okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's your knees. You've done that, okay? If you want to do some stretching out, kick your knees. That's another good one that you can do. By doing this, you're stretching the hamstring, the quadriceps muscles in the front of the thigh, and the hamstrings at the back. Just do some kicks as if you're kicking your sorrows away. You are kicking your sorrows away. So we're done with that. One exercise I forgot. Okay, we did stretches of the spine. Secondary school, I always loved being able to touch my toes. It's an ability I still have till today, and once in a while I remind myself, you can actually learn to do it again. Just go down and I am touching my toes. You can see me, touch your toes, touch the ground. If you can hold yourself there for a couple of seconds, say 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are opening up the intervertebral spaces at your lumbar spine, your lumbar sacral spine, and that prevents or slows down the degenerative or arthritic process in the lumbar spine. So you lean forward, touch your toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go back as far as you can go, as if you were doing a bit of a stretch backwards like the damsel in distress. And then you go again forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go backwards, okay? So that's done. We've done our knees, pelvis, knees. Now we're coming to our ankles. I told you we'll exercise everywhere like joke. Ankles, what do you do? First leg, tiptoe. This other one, tiptoe. Can you hear the cracking? Just doing that. Right tiptoe, left tiptoe, 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 right tiptoe, left tiptoe. You can then do it together. Tiptoe, stretch forward, come down. Tiptoe, stretch forward, come down. Okay? So, I have explained everything. If we're going to run it through quickly to be less than 5 minutes, you can do this 3 times a day at your workplace. So we start from head to toe, okay? Exercise from head to toe. Let's go. From your eyes, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyebrows, circular, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to the temples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward, backward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to the ears, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you wish, you can massage your scalp at the same time. Scalp massage is good. It helps improve blood flow. When there's good blood flow, your hair grows better, and all the areas that have patched, good blood flow to the head, okay? So we're done with the face, we're done with the head. We go to our neck. Forward, backward, forward, backward. Left ear, shoulder, right ear, shoulder. Left ear, shoulder, looking forward, looking to the sky to stretch. That. Next thing, right ear, shoulder, looking forward to stretch. We're done with the neck. Neck, you can move circular towards the left and then go towards the right. So we're done. Shoulders, shrug them upwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring them down. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring them down. Hand on your shoulders, outer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good girl. arms stretched, okay? Your small circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then forward, small circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your shoulders. Elbows, forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arms facing downwards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrists, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's inward, outward, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interlace your fingers and massage your lumbricals. Hug your fingers on one another, kiss your fingers, okay? Now, facing forward, we're going to go down. By stretching our spine here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go up. Bring it to the front, turn it around, bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good girl. So that's done. The next thing we're going to do is we're coming to our chest like we did. Face looking forward, abdomen forward as much as possible. Turn. We're twisting ourselves. Same thing towards the right. Twisting ourselves again. Now, right arm facing towards your left. Go there. Bend. Your left hand going down towards your left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing arms. Left arm facing towards your right. Right arm sliding down towards your right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. We've done our intercostals. Pelvis. Go to the pelvis. 2, 3, 4, 5. Towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And for those that like to do the break dance with their pelvis, whatever you want to do, that is up to you. Now we're going to stretch forward to touch our toes because I want to finish up with the lumbar spine. We've done thoracic spine, so we go touch your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back up, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back up. The next thing we're going to is our knees. Legs opened up to hip width, keeping your knees facing forward, and you can do whatever you want with your hands. Some people, you can also do this. Going to squat and fly, your hand position. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's done. The next thing you can do with your knees, like I said, your hips rather, knees forward, open up, center again, and cross over to the other side. Same thing with your left knee, bending forward, open up, abductors of the hip, bring it to the front, crossover, adductors of the hip. Then we're done with our knees. We'll go to our ankles, okay? Ankles, right tiptoe, left tiptoe, right tiptoe, left tiptoe, right tiptoe, left tiptoe, and then you can do them together. Up, down, up, down. That brings me to the end of this exercise session. I hope you enjoyed it. You can do it, with music. You can do it on your own. Any questions, add it. Let's give ourselves the gift of exercise from this month of July going forward. The benefits of exercise are so many. I have them in my previous videos that I've done. See you all in my next video. Bye-bye.